Hello, hello. This is Nkosasana Divine, your goddess. Today we are here to talk about those Libra Scorpio Cuspians. We're going to talk a little bit about these Scorpio Libra Cuspians real quick. Because I hear so much about Libras. But I'm a Libra Scorpio Cuspian. And I don't match with all of the Libra tendencies, especially getting a little older and a little bit more mature, because I always feel like Libras are a lot like Gemini in that we have two different perspectives always going. It's always two. It's always two different people, always two different ideas. It's always balancing. So we have the higher vibrational part of ourselves and we have a lower vibrational part of ourselves. And we can switch between the two, working in either one. And most of the time, as you go and ascend up, you don't do a lot of the low vibrational stuff as much when you're growing and you're learning and you're becoming a better person. But let's talk a little bit about people born October the 19th through October the 22nd. This means that you are Libra, but you will also hold a lot of the energy of Scorpio, a lot of that Plutonic energy, a lot of that old time Mars energy. And I say that because now Pluto is the planet that governs Scorpio, but it used to be Mars. All right, so let's talk about it. Now, you are a Libra, but you will have Scorpio tendencies. You will have a magnetic personality where people are just drawn to you for some reason. They don't even know why. It's something that's just different about you or something that's just drawing them to you. And when they get to know you, they'll find out why that really is. You are very charming. You usually are the one who is controlling the situation. You're probably the one leading situations when you assimilate with other people. And being a Libra Scorpio, you're always going to find yourself in groups with other people, collaborating and doing things and having relationships. And normally with that strong masculine energy of Mars that's hanging over, you having and Scorpio being a masculine energy, I made a mistake here. Scorpio is actually feminine energy and Pluto is asexual. And normally with that strong masculine energy of Mars that's hanging over, but you also lead with a fairness and a softness because that Venus comes in and the fairness and the justice of Venus comes in. So you aren't tyrannical at all. You do work really hard. You do really commit yourself to your goals and hitting your goals. But at the same time, you can be a lot more relaxed because you have that Libra energy, and Libra is air. It's all about flowing with it. You may have a project that you're working on and you can be hitting it hard and just doing it every day and doing such a great job, working really hard at what you need to do. But then you'll have this new person come into your life or this new situation come into your life. And you're like, oh, well, wait a minute, I can do that too. And you'll float on off that way. And then something else will come and you'll float on off that way. And you'll come back to that original project and be like, I still have to finish that. And then something else will pop up. So Libra's always floating from here to there. And a Libra Scorpio puts a hard work ethic into you. As a Libra, you are skillful at dealing with other people. Like, you really know how to put people together in the right places. You are a great mediator. But something about being that Scorpio energy also brings you a great intuition to know a lot about people and know what people's intentions are when you meet them, know how to read them. You have a lot of empathy with that Pluto energy. Having that helps you to be able to get to the bottom of people, use them for their best abilities, put them in the right place they need to be, and lead them very well. Your sensuality, oh my gosh, brings people to you and like magnetize and brings people towards you, and you don't even realize how magnetic and sensual you really are, Libra Scorpio. Libra Scorpios have the sensuality of Venus herself, of Aphrodite herself, of Cleopatra. We have the sensuality of like the lioness. You ever seen, you know who was a Libra Scorpio? You ever seen Queen of the Damned? Aaliyah's character? is the Libra Scorpio. Okay, she's sensual. You can't take your eyes off her. She looks beautiful. She looks like you just want to just jump up on her, and she'll jump up on you. That's how she looks. But she has those teeth, and she will bite you and suck all the blood out of you. Libra Scorpio, okay? That's what we bring. We have, like, people just, we're just sexy without trying. Kim Kardashian, I always bring her up all of the time because she is a Libra Scorpio. She is that Libra, and then she's that Scorpio. Like, she's both. And like, I'm not the biggest fan of Kim Kardashian, but I'm a big fan of her when it comes to her personality through her zodiac sign, if that helps. Her birthday is one day after my birthday. My birthday is October 20th. Her birthday is the 21st. So yeah, she encompasses a lot of that Libra Scorpio energy. Okay. One thing I didn't touch on my last video, Libra Scorpios can have a temper. We can be quick tempered. But it all depends on circumstances, honestly. Lower vibrational Libras, younger, less experienced, like that. 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. More mature ones, we can hold our peace for longer. We have a lot more patience. We are more smarter than just going off like we used to. But when we do go off, it's like, what did I do to you? That type of thing. Like, why are you going off on me? Like that type of thing. People get afraid when we do go off. We'll talk more about that Libra Scorpio anger another day. But the point that I'm making here is that we can go off really quickly. Yeah, temper is definitely, you don't really like to argue too much as a Libra Scorpio. We will debate. We will debate. So we will tell you why and go back and forth with you. But when it comes to like showing anger and being disrespectful, we don't really like to disrespect people. We don't like people to disrespect us. And if we are disrespecting you, that means you have triggered us, or we don't really care about you at all. We don't dig being nasty. We don't dig being just outright disrespectful to people for no reason. If a Libra Scorpio is being like just outright disrespectful to you, you probably struck them in a horrible way, especially as a higher vibrational Libra Scorpio. With the Libras, we're social. You know, we want to just be the social butterflies. But the Libra Scorpio is just a little bit different in that it all depends. If we come into a situation and we're not feeling the room, or we're not feeling the people, we won't be that same party, happy-go-lucky, everybody let's just drink and have fun Libra. It'll be totally, like, it'll ruin our whole mood. We won't want to be there, and we will probably leave the party. Or we'll probably have our own party too. We can go in the corner and have our own party, okay? Or we'll do something like find the other person that's in the corner not doing nothing and party with them. Socially, it all depends with the Libra Scorpio. It all depends on because our intuition and our empathic nerves are going all the time. So we're always reading the room. And if something feels off, or like we're not as sensitive about it and as emotional about it as the Scorpios. That's one thing I will say. Libra Scorpios, we can be emotional, but we're not as emotional as the Scorpios, and we are not as cold-hearted and just emotionally not there and aloof as the Libras. So we kind of are in the middle, but we would rather leave a situation rather than be emotional in a situation. You know what I mean? Or in a social situation, to show people emotions, like to show you how I really feel on the inside. Trust me, with a Libra Scorpio, if we show emotions, it's because we either really, really care, or it's the emotions that we want to show you. Being on time for a Libra Scorpio, we don't really care about being on time. We would rather make sure that we come on time looking right and having the things that we need, rather than being like, we would rather show up late and perform and do the best we can do. For me, if you invite me to come somewhere, it was like mandatory time to be there, you got to be at that time, okay, boom, I'll do my best to get there. Still be late, but I'll do my best to get there, right? At a certain time, it's not mandatory. I'm definitely probably not going to show up on time. But I tell you what, when I do show up, I'm going to work the hardest. I'm going to get everything done. I'm going to hit all the points, and I'm going to stay late and help out at the end. And that's kind of how it is with me. But being on time is not a strong point for me. But if you are a Libra, Scorpio, Cuspian, please let me know if some of these hit home for you. Comment, let me know.